How badly is Trump doing? He's doing so badly, he's doing flesh-pressing visits to restaurants. Now, he, not exactly a man of the people, Donald Trump, right? We know this. This is, no one is ever surprised that Trump doesn't do these, like he'll talk to truckers and stuff like that, but he's not big on the whole, like, talking to truckers, or I guess with truckers. You know what I mean? Like, there's no sit around with Trump. Like, you'll see most Democratic candidates across the board, and a good portion of Republican candidates, for that matter, go down to a coffee shop or something like that and have what they would effectively have as a listening session. Or, Obama and even Bush and Gore and other people trying to have these kind of laid back sessions with voters. I mean, they're very arranged for the safety of the candidate and our democracy, but it's definitely a, something they all do. This is, watch this. This is Trump trying to, Trump is going, he stops at our Caro and Janelle Takeaway Kitchen in Old Forge, Pennsylvania. So this is the pool video, the only pool video I was able to find of him. I'm sure there's others, but I've limited resources. I don't belong to that giant media server that'll be our next stand. Once the Patreon, once you guys we hit producer at 500, when we hit 1,000, I'll order that program that all the news programs use that allowed them to get video for free from everywhere. But this is him being a regular Joe, if you would. Listen to this.
See ya. Yeah. What's you got?
Mr. President, why did you want to come here today specifically?
Because they have great pizza. They supposedly have the best pizza. We'll let you know about it in a half hour. Thank you, everybody.
That was it. That's the whole thing. Okay, so you go in, President of the United States comes in. Usually, any little business like this, they got a little picture of the president over the wall. He came in, he had a piece of our pizza. He stood there, he did. This asshole comes in and goes, they have great, what? She goes, why did you come in here? And he goes, they have great pizza. And then he follows it up with, they say they have, people say they have great pizza.
See ya.
I don't want to misquote him.
Yeah. What's you got?
Mr. President, why did you want to come here today specifically?
Because they have great pizza.
Okay, they have great pizza. Because they have great pizza. Last time I was on the trail, I came down here and met with them, and they supported me, and I love small business, and we love small business. The part you're supposed to say right after you say they have great pizza, and it's really just about the pizza. It's not showing that you actually will walk amongst the peons. Yeah.
They supposedly have the best pizza. We'll let you know about it in a half hour.
They supposedly have the best pizza. We'll let you know about it in a half an hour. What the shit? And then bye, everybody. Like, really? You think, should we check his Twitter feed a half hour of this? Like, that was a mistake. The hell? Do you use more salt? Why don't you? Like he's going to give him a shit Yelp review. He's like warning them about his Yelp review. Yeah, no mask. They're all wearing masks. His guy's wearing a mask. Yeah. This is honestly, yeah, couldn't you have tried some right then? That's the thing. Victory shouts New Zealand. This is the situation where politicians eat a bunch of shit. Oh wow, Gonzo, that's amazing. Then I would be curious if they ordered a bunch of pizzas, if he bought pizzas for all of his guys or any of that stuff. I'm sure he paid for the pizza. They usually do. You and I did. But I'm just curious if because you would hear about a politician, like, first time coming in there, young upstart, congressperson, I don't know, like a young Joe Biden running for office, and they come in and they'd have a slice with everybody else to see what the community's talking about, and kind of bond with them, right? Then you come in, later on, and you buy a bunch of pizzas because you have to feed staff. So part of your campaign funds go to you buying a bunch of pizza. So you order pizza from local places so they know you're there. So you're supporting those businesses. You're not just buying from a big chain. You don't veer away from that because there's some franchise owners who, have as much on the line as anybody else. But, and so, but as somebody with a functioning campaign with a little money flowing in, and you got to feed your staff, and you're pulling all-nighters before an election, you go order 20 pizzas from the place you ate the pizza with that everybody talks about in the area you're running for. You're not reinventing the wheel. This is normal human behavior, right? This all makes sense. Like, this would occur to you if you had any sense at all and you were running a campaign, right? You would go, I want to see what the hangouts are. Like, this is true if you're just trying to make friends. If you want to sell more insurance or Peloton bikes, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's just good business. It just makes sense. So the 3 stages are: you get a slice when you're a no-name nobody. Then you feed your staff when you have an election coming up and you want to bond with them. Then it might become a regular thing where every Thursday or so, that's what you end up getting is pizza for the staff and that kind of stuff. Then during your run, whenever you're doing stuff in the area, you have a list of 9 places. Do I have to give away how I'm going to run for office and let everybody know how this works? Jesus Christ. But I didn't invent this either, I don't think. I'm just the only person who really thinks of it practically. You have your staff make a list to go like, here's the 9 places we were getting pizza from, and we know those people. And by the way, we just found out the owner of that pizza place, his wife is ill, or blah, and you have a human moment, and you go, oh shit, well, let's call him up. Do we have a few minutes? I want to be able to talk to him. We'll wait until we got an hour. Make sure I have a whole hour, because I don't want to kick him off the phone, when I've called him out of the blue. And then you call and talk to them. And then what you do when you come back and you've been the frigging president or the senator or the candidate, and you have a salary that you get, and you also are running again, you come in and you make a big show of buying 20 pizzas for the Secret Service and for your staff and all that kind of shit. It's not hard. Like, this kind of human interaction is not difficult, unless you are Donald John Trump, in which case you go to the local place, you say they've got great pizza when you have no frigging idea if it's any good, because you have no relationship with these people. And right after you say, because they've got great pizza, you go, people say they have great pizza. They say it's really good pizza. We'll let you know in a half an hour. I mean, for God's sake, man. This is just embarrassing.